right, everybody, I'm Jamie Ray Gomes in for Dylan Black. Welcome to Daytime. Hey, let's just get started with Charmaine Broughton. She is a food media specialist, and we are going to go through feeding teenagers. You've got a couple.
I do, and I'm always feeding them. That's why I'm here.
You've got two boys.
I do.
So,
I have two very active and very hungry boys. You said to me off camera, oh, I'd love to come to your house. And I said, but this would last about 5 minutes, literally.
Okay, so you're all about making things simple.
Absolutely.
And being able to feed your teenagers on a budget.
Yes.
So how do we do that?
Yes, that in using pantry staple items, right?
Okay.
Because I think people have the impression that in order to feed a family well, they have to blow the budget or buy really, wacky ingredients or go to 7 different stores to purchase them. But that is not the case, and I'm going to prove it today.
Okay.
So let's just start off with breakfast. So this is my berry smoothie. Now, the protein source for this smoothie that I'm going to use is a cottage cheese. So Gailey has come out with a line of smooth cottage cheese.
Okay.
Great thing about cottage cheese is it's high in protein, low in fat, and it's got calcium, which teenagers need.
And mixes really easily.
It does mix really well, but what people tend not to like about it are the lumps. So they've come out with a smooth cottage cheese, a whole line.
Really?
So smooth, not one single lump, right? Just like that.
Because there's a lot of uses for that.
Absolutely, there is.
In smooth form, right?
Like you could eat it just as you would
Dip
a
it
yogurt,
yes,
and sometimes I put trail mix on it and have that for breakfast. So if I have this in my home anyhow, that's what I'm using as my protein source. There's 13 grams of fiber per half cup, which is fabulous. And then, go into the crisper and clean it out. So I've got some cut up strawberries, blueberries, even a handful of spinach. What a great way for kids to get their greens in.
Absolutely.
You could also use frozen fruit if you wanted it more like a milkshakey, right? Okay. And then we are just going to add some milk. Yep. And I like to add, for an extra punch of plant protein, some chia seeds and hemp seeds. Okay, now this is optional. You don't have to. Very good. Not only do I feed my kids well, I'm a funny mom.
You're a funny mom too.
And then we pop it all into our food processor and turn it on. And ta-da, within, a few seconds.
So easy.
Yeah, so easy, so delicious, nutritious.
And we were talking about this too, but before we started, is that it's really hard to really mess up a smoothie.
It is.
You know what I mean?
You need no cooking experience to kind of nail a smoothie. So delicious and nutritious. My youngest son is really into working out, so often he comes home and he'll make one of these as he's making himself something else to eat, like he's refueling as he's,
Excellent source of protein, healthy, quick and easy.
Yes,
we like it.
Protein note.
We like it.
Peanuts and peanut butter.
Yes.
So peanuts and peanut butter, they're staples in Canadian homes. So yes, peanut butter is great on a piece of toast. Peanuts are great by the handful, but they're also awesome to incorporate into many different recipes.
Okay.
So both of these recipes come from peanutbureau.ca. These are the chocolate gingerbread energy bites. Pantry staple items: oats, peanut butter, peanuts,
really?
Some dates, some chocolates.
You eat that as is?
As is. So you pop it all into your food processor, whip up the ingredients, and then roll them into balls. Again, great. My kids like them in between classes, or let's say one of my sons is going right from school to basketball.
Yes.
He'll take a couple of these, and then he's not eating out of the vending machine, right? And using pantry staple items and not spending his, hard-earned money on.
That's an awesome idea.
So good, so delicious. Lots of ginger, which is great for digestion. And then this is the Asian chicken veggie wrap. Now the sauce for this is peanut butter, a wee bit of mayonnaise, and hot sauce. So it's almost like a little bit of a Thai feel in a wrap. And then again, just go into your crisper, pull out all those veggies, slice them up, utilize all those veggies, and let's teach our kids to use up leftovers.
Do you find that kids are more receptive now to being in the kitchen and doing for themselves? Because we were just talking about this, how the whole dinner time sitting at the table kind of thing has gone out the window, and many kids are fending for themselves now.
Yeah, in my home, but again, I said to you off air that because their mom's a foodie, maybe. My youngest son loves to be in the kitchen. He loves to create. He loves to cook. He goes on YouTube and, compares my food to Gordon Ramsay's. Shame on you, Colgan. But he loves to cook and loves really good quality food. My older son, Tyler, he's more of a typical teenager where, he's happy to come home after school and eat a sleeve of bagels. But that's why I like to have things like this on hand. So they're not just feeding, they're fueling their growing bodies, right?
And it's quick, Hence, because we're all on the move,
That's it.
right? So,
and the great thing with peanuts and peanut butter, I mean, loaded with fiber, heart-healthy fats, and all that plant protein. There's a real push toward plant protein now. Why not do it with an economical source,
absolutely,
right?
Absolutely.
And speaking of dinner, oh, well, fruit, you know.
Yeah,
just,
that's a given.
Yeah,
Have that
so you can-
available all the time.
Right, pop
Grab
it into your lunch bag and away you go.
And woo.
Dinner, so pasta. You know, unfortunately, carbs have got a bad rap lately. Carbs are a huge pantry staple in my home. They're like a blank canvas, right?
Yes.
What I love about Etel pasta is it's made right here in Canada with Canadian wheat, right? So
Okay.
we all want to be eating closer to home. What a great way to do it. Etel pasta has just redone their website.
Okay.
Dozens upon dozens of amazing recipes. My youngest son loves the penne with sun-dried tomato pesto with sweet spring peas and prosciutto. He loves prosciutto.
And cheese.
And oh yes,
that Parmesan?
and, yes, and parm. You can have a piece there. So pasta, you know, I say it's like a blank canvas for
It
anything
is,
that you have left
absolutely.
over. If you know, if in the
Absolutely.
summer you've got leftover grilled flank steak or grilled veg, toss it all together.
And what I find too is that it doesn't always have to be a tomato sauce.
No, not at all. I mean, often, you know what? My kids
Throw
still.
some vegetables, olive oil in there.
Yeah, or if I'm in a real jam, oh here, we'll put some fresh basil on. My kids still like butter and garlic and like fresh herbs,
absolutely.
right?
Throw some chicken on there, you're good.
Yes.
Yep.
There we go, some fresh basil, especially this
Love
summer.
it.
If you're, you know, if you have a herb garden, basil grows from
Yep.
here to Kingston. Garnish away.
Okay. Thank you so much for doing
My
this.
pleasure. You can go to charmainebroughton.com for all of the fabulous recipes and
Excellent.
ideas and.
Feeding kids,
Yes.
teenagers especially, on a budget, and you don't have to go out and buy fancy ingredients. You can do it right here, right at home.
That's it.
Thanks, Charmaine.
My pleasure.
Okay, we'll be back with more daytime in just a minute. Stay close. Don't go anywhere.